Hi guys, welcome to today's session. It's nice to see you back. In our last video, we were looking at the relevance of logic and metaphysics in civil aviation management. But today we're going to be looking at a very wonderful topic, the fundamental techniques of critical thinking and problem solving. So what are these? These are the mental dispositions that enable anyone, can be a student, a CEO, an employee, to make decisions critically, and they're usually six. The first one, identify the problem. The second one, gather information, make sure you have relevant sources. The third one, analyze your information, identify the patterns, the trends and the relationships, and weigh the credibility of your information. Number four, evaluate your arguments. Are they logically sound? Do they have evidence? Are they persuasive? Number five, draw conclusions. And as you draw conclusions, make sure you weigh the pros and cons of your options. And finally, the sixth one, you communicate your findings and your recommendations. And as you communicate, present your evidence and also be clear as you're communicating. So for our case study today, we are going to be looking at why many qualified students did not join the university. Personally, I know 4 of my friends who did not join the university in last year's intake into the Kenyan system. So why did many qualified students decide not to join the university? So our steps: identify the problem. I have stated the problem, and the problem is why many qualified students did not join the university. Second step, gather information. For my case, since I have first-hand information, it is not necessary to gather information. Third step, analyze your information, identify patterns and trends. So for my 4 friends, I noticed that one of the reasons why they did not join, they had different aspirations. As my first point here, they had their own interests. They were not willing maybe to join the university. Some of them joined the music industry and decided to make a living out of that. The second reason, some of them did not have school fees. One of them, I remember, went ahead and joined the teaching institutions, the primary teaching institutions, and started making a living from there. And then misinformation. Quite a good number of my friends were not informed about the new funding model, and that is why they chose not to apply for the university. So that is point number 3, and I've analyzed my information. So evaluate your arguments. So are my arguments sound? Yes, it can be that a student may not join the university because of lack of fees, which is very true. So my argument is sound. Maybe somebody has his own interests or different aspirations. Maybe he wants to join the cybersecurity and he does not need to school in a university. Point number 5, draw conclusions. So I have concluded that many students don't join the university because of some of the following reasons. 1, lack of school fees. 2, misinformation. 3, they had their own aspirations. So do my conclusions have evidence? Yes, I had a number of sources despite the 4 friends of mine. My search engine here is Chrome, and in Chrome, as you see, the first page which I visited was for Nation Media Kenya, and in Nation Media they had published that no student will be locked out of university for lack of fees. That means my friends were misinformed. They did not know that they could join the university even despite having challenges in fees. This paper was published on last year, December 15, and students from disadvantaged backgrounds, as it states here, were going to be considered in the new funding model. Another site I visited was Star Publishers. Star Publishers, it was published on July 2023. They had confirmed that really over 15,000 students did not join the university. So my evidences are here. How am I going to finish this process? Step number 6, communicate your findings. As you can see, I have prepared a document, and in this document I have stated the reasons why many qualified students did not join the university, and I have also attached links to the sites and to provide evidence of my information. So that is all for today. We'll continue learning together. Goodbye. See you next time.